University Qatar, broadcasting from Sint Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, August 5th, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Versli Kutar and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Statius Mall. With just one more week to go before school resumes, here is what's happening in local news. Tourism and water, the theme for STDF's upcoming Sustainable Conference. DP to elect new leader and board on Saturday. Goat meat gaming introduced to Statia and race meet held on Sunday, August 4th. Details in local news right after a word from our sponsors.
Attention Statia! Trans-Anguilla Airways is inviting you to enjoy and party at Anguilla's main carnival events. On Thursday, August 8th, fabulous boat races. On Friday, August 9th, Grand Carnival Parade. And on Saturday, August 10th, Last Lap. For only $150, Trans-Anguilla will take you to Anguilla on August 7th at 3 p.m. and bring you back to Statia on August 11th at 2:30 p.m. To reserve your seat and purchase your ticket, call us at 318-0269. Deadline to reserve and purchase your ticket is Monday, August 5th. Party and enjoy Anguilla's main carnival events, Anguilla Style. Brought to you by Trans-Anguilla Airways.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Sint Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation, STDF, is preparing to host another major sustainable conference from September 25th to the 27th, during which delegates will discuss critical issues relating to the island's sustainability. The theme of the Statia Sustainable Conference, Tourism and Water, Protecting Our Common Future, is identical to the proposed theme for this year's World Tourism Day by the World Tourism Organization. Last year's conference was deemed a great success, and subsequently STDF gathered all sustainable related sectors and formed a working sustainable committee. The objective of the committee is to oversee sustainable issues on Statia and plan annual sustainability conferences in conjunction with the best islands, working together as a team in the best interest of the island. Sustainability keeps Statia moving, said Sustainability Committee member Steve Piontek. A sustainable conference is beyond doubt essential for Statia. It's a measure for appraising the fulfillment of systems objective with regards to sustainable development, said Francine Harrigan, also a committee member. A number of industry experts have already confirmed professional specialists who are more familiar with sustainability where water conservation is concerned. Organizers expect that all participants will acknowledge the golden opportunities that this conference will provide and network and share ideas with these knowledgeable individuals. The Democratic Party of Sint Eustatius will be electing a new party leader and board during a general membership meeting at the Ernest Van Putten Youth Center on Saturday, August 10th at 7:30 p.m. The board election is a periodic election as board members are elected for no longer than a 2-year period, DP Party Secretary Winston Fleming said in a statement. The position of party leader has become vacant since previous leader Ruben Merkman had been expelled from the party after he decided against the wishes of the party board to cast a vote of no confidence against DP Commissioner Co Snake in the Island Council meeting of July 4th. This has led to DP losing one of its seats in the Island Council since Merkman declared himself an independent Island Council member. Adelka Spana is now the only remaining DP member in the Island Council. It is not yet clear who will be nominated for the membership of the party board, but it is widely anticipated that Spana, a stalwart DP member for over 2 decades, is the main candidate for the post. The DP may currently only have one seat in the Island Council, but can still count on the broad support among the population of Statia, Party Secretary Fleming claimed. The unfortunate developments around the dismissal of Commissioner Snake and the loss of a seat for the DP in the Island Council are very critically viewed by many on the island. Therefore, stations expect that DP will regroup and come back strong in the upcoming election in early 2015, whereby many anticipate that the party will gain sufficient support to win at least 3 out of 5 Island Council seats, Fleming stated. He expects that many DP members will turn out on Saturday to show their support to the party. The DP does not expect the current coalition, consisting of United People's Coalition and independent council members Millicent Liverock and Merkman, to make it until next election, according to Fleming. The members of Goat Meat Gaming proudly introduced themselves Sunday afternoon at Yummy Tummy Bar and Restaurant on St. Eustatius. Sasha Arayanant is one of the first gamers from St. Eustatius who participated in video game competitions abroad. He represented Statia for the first time in the Video X Gamers in St. Martin in 2012 as the island's only representative. Last week, Goat Meat Gaming attended the games in St. Martin as a team with 7 members competing against top players from the United States as well from other Caribbean islands. The group of video game enthusiasts gets together at Yummy Tummy to hang out and play every Sunday from 4 to 10 p.m. They extend an invitation to all interested and game-loving persons to join them and have fun. Persons of all ages and gender are welcome. Marlo Brown said they are encouraging youths to display their gaming talents instead of forming gangs and having street fights. It is our aim to keep gangs off the streets and the fighting out of the community, Brown said. Games that will be played are PlayStation 3 Xbox, Street Fight 4, Mortal Kombat, Call of Duty Black Ops, and NBA 3K13. Commissioner of Sports, Carlisle Thea, is supporting the Goat Meat Gaming. And finally, in local news, Race Meet, which was a race held on Statius this past Sunday with street bikes, quads, dirt bikes, and scooters, had a great turnout with very exciting races. The stars of the day were newcomers Mario Woodley, Dujon Canwood, Carl Attenspana, and veteran racer Jamie Lopes. After many exciting races, it finally came down to 2 guys, Carl Attenspana and Jamie Lopes. The guys faced off in the middle of the track in front of hundreds of fans before their final race. The 2 racers both preferred the left side of the track, according to race authorities, so to avoid any conflicts, a coin was tossed and Jamie Lopes won the toss. The racers lined up for their final race and Carl Spana got the jump on the line, but veteran racer Jamie Lopes seems to be at his best under pressure and managed to pass Carl Spana at mid-track and was crowned Race Meet Champion 2013. Race Meet was held by More Than Words Inc., which is headed by Rene Coutard, better known as Lyrics. On behalf of CTC, we would like to congratulate first place winner Jamie Lopes, second place winner Carl Attenspana, and third place winner Dujon Canwood. Coming up next in regional news, St. Kitts Nevis opposition remains united, says leader, and U.S. Storms team slightly lowers 2013 hurricane forecast to 8. Details in regional and later international news right after a short break.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at City Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At City Creativity there are 2 options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. City Creativity, where creativity stands out.
Attention Statia! Trans-Anguilla Airways is inviting you to enjoy and party at Anguilla's main carnival events. On Thursday, August 8th, fabulous boat races. On Friday, August 9th, Grand Carnival Parade. And on Saturday, August 10th, Last Lap. For only $150, Trans Anguilla will take you to Anguilla on August 7th at 3 p.m. and bring you back to Statia on August 11th at 2:30 p.m. To reserve your seat and purchase your ticket, call us at 318-0269. Deadline to reserve and purchase your ticket is Monday, August 5th. Party and enjoy Anguilla's main carnival events, Anguilla Style, brought to you by Trans Anguilla Airways.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggings Shopping Center.
Welcome back to those of you just joining us. We have reached our regional and later international segment for this evening. The 6 elected members of the St. Kitts and Nevis Parliament that are pushing for the hearing of a motion of no confidence say they are committed to that process and the proposed trust towards a unity-type government involving the 3 opposition parties concerned. However, there have been comments about just how united the People's Action Movement, the Concerned Citizens Movement, and the recently launched People's Labour Party are. While PAM and the PLP have together held 3 recent town hall meetings on the proposed constituency boundary changes, a CCM presence there has been lacking. However, opposition leader Mark Brantley, the deputy premier in Nevis, said too much is being read into that absence. He told Win FM that CCM is solidly a part of the unity arrangement. Well, you will hear from us when the time is right. We are not physically on St. Kitts and we are running a government on Nevis. And so the dynamics are different, Brantley explained. When it is time to hear us, you will hear us, he added. Taking a swipe at the Denzel Douglas administration, the opposition leader said, the approach that we have had that has masqueraded as good government for the past nearly 20 years, that era is gone and we must now fashion a new era for the benefit of the people of this country. Brantley also indicated that he remains firmly committed to having the motion of no confidence in the government of Prime Minister Denzel Douglas tabled and debated. Further in regional news, the 2013 Atlantic hurricane season will see above average activity, but cooler ocean waters may make it harder for storms to form, a leading U.S. hurricane forecasting team said on Friday. Forecasters at Colorado State University slightly lowered their forecast for the season, predicting 8 hurricanes, with 3 developing into major hurricanes of Category 3 or higher on the 5-step Saffir-Simpson intensity scale. In June, they forecasted 9 hurricanes, with 4 of them strengthening to major status. The team also lowered the probability that a major hurricane will make landfall on the U.S. coastline from 72% to 64%. The forecasters maintain their outlook that the hurricane season, which began June 1st and runs until November 30th, will likely see 18 named tropical storms. 4 named storms have formed so far this year, although none of them have strengthened into hurricanes. An average season brings 12 tropical storms with 6 hurricanes and 3 major hurricanes in the Atlantic, Caribbean, and Gulf of Mexico, according to CSU. While the tropical Atlantic remains warmer than normal, it has cooled somewhat in the eastern portion of the basin, said Phil Klotzbach, who heads the CSU team. The El Niño weather pattern, marked by a warming of the tropical Pacific, tends to bring shearing winds that deter hurricane formation in the Atlantic. In May, the U.S. government's top climate agency warned in an annual forecast that this year's season could be extremely active, with 13 to 20 tropical storms, 7 to 11 of which are expected to become hurricanes. 3 of the 6 hurricanes could become major, with winds of at least 111 miles or 178 kilometers per hour, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration said. Last year's season spawned 19 tropical storms, 10 of which became hurricanes. 2 of them grew into major hurricanes, including Superstorm Sandy. CSU said there was a 40% chance that a major hurricane would hit the Gulf Coast or the U.S. East Coast. There is a 53% chance that a major hurricane will hit the Caribbean, the team predicted. And now in international news, China bans milk powder imports on botulism scare. China has halted imports of all milk powder from New Zealand and Australia, New Zealand's trade minister said on Sunday, after bacteria that can cause botulism found in some dairy products raised food safety concerns that threatened its $9.4 billion annual dairy trade. Global dairy giant Fonterra identified 8 companies to which it had sold contaminated New Zealand-made whey protein concentrate exported to China, Malaysia, Vietnam, Thailand, and Saudi Arabia and used in products including infant milk powder. Nearly 90% of China's $1.9 billion in milk powder imports last year originated in New Zealand, and economists said a prolonged ban could produce a shortage of dairy products in China, including foreign branded infant formula. Australia was caught up in the ban after some of the contaminated whey protein concentrate was exported there before being sent on to China and elsewhere. While there was no official word of a ban from Chinese authorities, China's consumer watchdog named 4 companies that had imported potentially contaminated products from Fonterra. In a statement on its website, the General Administration of Quality Supervision, Inspection and Quarantine identified the companies as Dumex Baby Food Co. Limited, a subsidiary of France's Danone, 2 subsidiaries of Wahaha Group, and one of the largest beverage manufacturers in China, and the state-owned Shanghai Sugar, Tobacco and Alcohol Company. Fonterra, a big supplier of wholesale dairy ingredients to multinational food and beverage companies, also said that Coca-Cola's Chinese subsidiary and animal feed companies in New Zealand and Australia had also been affected. Some of China's biggest food and beverage firms are said to be customers of Fonterra. Fonterra is a major supplier of bulk milk powder products used in infant formula in China, but it had stayed out of the branded space after Chinese dairy company Sanlu, in which it had held a large stake, was found to have added melamine, often used in plastics, to bulk up formulas in 2008. More than 6 children died in the industry-wide scandal, and hundreds became ill. Foreign branded infant formula has since become a prized commodity in China. The bacteria behind the latest scare, Clostridium botulinum, is often found in soil. The Fonterra case was caused by a dirty pipe at a processing plant. It can cause botulism, a potentially fatal disease that affects the muscles and can cause respiratory problems. Infant botulism can attack the intestinal system. This is the second contamination issue involving Fonterra this year. And that was it for our news stories for this evening. Stay tuned for local weather updates after the break.
Attention Statia! Trans-Anguilla Airways is inviting you to enjoy and party at Anguilla's main carnival event. On Thursday, August 8th, fabulous boat races. On Friday, August 9th, Grand Carnival Parade. And on Saturday, August 10th, Last Lap. For only $150, Trans-Anguilla will take you to Anguilla on August 7th at 3 p.m. and bring you back to Statia on August 11th at 2:30 p.m. To reserve your seat and purchase your ticket, call us at 318-0269. Deadline to reserve and purchase your ticket is Monday, August 5th. Party and enjoy Anguilla's main carnival events, Anguilla Style. Brought to you by Trans-Anguilla Airways.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast, we will begin on Statia and Saba. Tonight, Monday, August 5th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 14 miles per hour. On Tuesday, August 6th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east at 16 miles per hour. On Wednesday, August 7th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east at 18 miles per hour. Moving over to St. Martin tonight, Monday, August 5th, partly cloudy with temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 9 miles per hour. Tomorrow on Tuesday, August 6th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east at 16 miles per hour. Finally, on Wednesday, August 7th, partly cloudy, temperatures of 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chances of rain with the winds east at 13 miles per hour. And there you have it, folks. This has been another edition of CTC News Live. CTC News airs weekly on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Join us again on Wednesday as we continue to bring you more on what's making the news. Until that time, do have a good one.